ZL Entertainment. Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Jack Dion from ZL Entertainment, and yeah, uh, very few of you who may be watching this may remember this, but I used to do such a thing known as 7-day game challenges. Basic idea is to challenge myself into making a game in 7 days. A very small, basic game, obviously. Usually, I don't ever really finish a game in 7 days. It usually just motivates me to make a game, and sometimes it kind of helps you to create games that you can later work on. The first game challenge I did was actually 5 years ago, June or July, I can't remember which month, of 2016. And then I did a second one at the very end of 2017 with the the seventh day video was done on the very first of 2018. So that was 2 years after the first one, like two and a half. And then that one was 3.5 years ago. So yeah, after that one, I said I was going to keep doing them every so often, but I never did. I even said something along the lines of that I was going to do update videos of the last 7-day game challenge that I did, and I never did that at all. I recently just started working on it again. I actually had a hard drive corrupt on me and lost a lot of work. Anyways, that has nothing to do with this game challenge. This is a different game challenge. Now, if any of you who have watched the past two game challenge videos, please do comment in the comment section below because I would be quite interested to know if you did watch those videos. Um, I have a much better setup right now, so you might hear me much better, and there's probably no way they can hear it. No roommates can hear me now because it's so goddamn hot that there's probably so many fans that are probably louder than I am. So hopefully you guys can't hear any fans, but I'm not turning, the fan off because it's fucking hot and it's like 1 in the morning. So, um, but yeah, comment in the section below if you have watched the videos in the past and are like, what the hell? You're doing another one finally? 5 years after the first one? And if you're new to this series, sporadic series, comment below what you think of these, because it's pretty cool, I think. I always felt inspired when I saw these by other people, so I'm hoping to inspire others. At the very least, I feel inspired. I say all that though for another reason, because the past two games have all been indoors. I'm very good at level design. I find it decently fun for a few hours until I have to do something else, which is usually having to do something like trying to create a flashlight, which I didn't set up the interactability yet, so you can't even pick it up. Um, but yeah, um, my level design expertise though is usually interior design. Exterior, I'm not very good at. So, yeah, it's been a long time since I've done one of these, so I'm not exactly sure how I used to do the game challenge videos. I do know that I show you what I have so far. I will say right now, the very first game I made a horror, and the second one I made a sci-fi like action sci-fi or something. It was very dark. It probably felt horror, like a horror game, but it wasn't. And this kind of mixes the two together into a sci-fi horror. Um, it's going to be a first-person shooter, actually. So I just wanted to say that none of that has been implemented at all. Um, Let me quickly check to see. Hopefully it's recording decently. I have a much better computer nowadays. Um, so yeah, very dark. It's supposed to be a blood moon. One of the things, yeah, it looks, as you can tell, it has a horror setting for sure. It's really cool, like setting up things and making it so people can't see that there's nothing over in the diagonal, just straight up ahead, around the corner, there's nothing there. It's kind of cool setting it up so people can't actually tell. There's actually some barrels here, but it's so damn dark you can't really tell. So the whole idea of the challenge to me was to like kind of originally make everything myself, the music, except for the art. I can't do art. I can't do meshes. Well, I can do some meshes. I can't do um 3D models. Definitely can't do animations. Um, so originally I wanted to do as much of this stuff myself, but then it's like really the challenge has become more just to make a game and not to do all the assets myself. Originally I wasn't going to do the horror engine. There you can get an asset on Unreal Engine 4 that's called the horror engine. Or I was gonna also maybe possibly do the third person story adventure templates, and there's even the first person version of that. I don't know. I would have done the first person, obviously, though. So I wasn't sure if I should do that, but my best friend, kind of mentioned maybe just doing the game challenge in general is kind of a challenge enough. And in reality, it kind of is for people like him and I. Just like opening the engine in general is like hard enough. Um, I really am not showing much off because there's not much. Like once I show it off, that's it. I don't know what else to do or say. But I really like this wall. I don't know why. The trees add nice atmosphere. Um, you can go down there. You can see a light. There's another alleyway that way. Keep pressing shift even though um, I didn't make any functionality to run. As you can see, I didn't get much done today. I worked on it right at midnight yesterday, July 1st, and went to bed about like 2:30, 2:45. So you can see the flashlight is down there on some barrels. But this is about as much as I got. This is a huge building. There's a sidewalk that wraps around it to the other side. Um, but yeah, I kind of lost what the fuck I was talking about. Um, I'll edit this out until I remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, that I'm not gonna edit that out because that didn't take me long. So I um I worked on this July 1st, right at midnight till about 2:30ish. Well, it took me about half an hour to get everything open and working. There's a dumpster here that you can't see. Uh, this is the only way to get over to this side right now. I was adding some level design, um, making it kind of linear. This is gonna probably be a linear game. Once again, I have these walls up so you can't tell that right on the other side of this wall there's nothing there. It's just kind of like over there, or right over here, really. That's all there is over on the other side of this wall. Um, but yeah, this is it. That's all there is. That's all I got today. Because I ended up playing a video game with my friend. It's the first time I played Elder Scrolls Online, so that was interesting to try out. But anyways, yeah, that's all I got. Here's a zoomed out view. Like I was saying, like there's nothing over here. Same like right here, there's nothing here. It's kind of fun to show people the behind the scenes. Like there's not even grass that these trees are on. Um, and yeah, the flashlight is right here. Oh, and it's inside the barrel. Okay, that's cool. What about 75? Sure, that'll work. I like how the moon looks when you have it on unlit mode. It's really interesting. So, yeah, you can't really, I don't think you can walk. Well, that might be enough room to walk on. So, basically, I worked on this for about 2 hours before I went to bed, and then I probably worked on this about like 8 hours. I am hesitant to even say that. See, I got up at noon. I probably worked on it about 2 or 3 hours and then played the game and probably did another hour. So yeah, it was probably 3 to 4 hours that I worked on this after I woke up. And I'm probably going to work on this a little bit tonight before I go to bed. Um, so I want a decent sized city style map. Um, you're, I don't know if I want to tell too much of what it's going to be right now. I will say that I want you, there's going to be, I don't know why I do this, but I like to have some kind of superpowers. In the last 7 day game challenge, I did 3 powers. I did 2 different time powers and then some random other power. But I kind of want to make it a little bit more choice based a little bit. So if you go, I'm going to have something I hope. Once again, I'm very like epic minded. I want to do so much and I don't think I can do it in 7 days. But I think I can at least do this where something happens and you either choose to go that way or you choose to go that way. And which way you go uh, only defines the power that you get. And I'm wanting to do flight, but imagine flying up here, you just see all this. It's kind of doesn't work, but if you're right here, at the very least, it'll be a little bit more easy to manage. So if I do have it to where you're flying around, um, I want it to be about building height, not even at the top. Probably not going to do that. I'm probably going to bring back a time power. I'm thinking the super hot time power. That's kind of what I'm calling it. But it's basically the walk time or time walk. Basically, whenever you stop walking, time slows down. I'm either going to do something like that or reverse time, which I call the max effect, which is based off the. I when I was doing those, I didn't even think about Life is Strange. I don't even know if I knew about those when I first did those powers. I probably did. It was 2018. But yeah, I just want to do superpowers. Maybe I'll do the possession thing again. Maybe I'll do a super. Maybe we'll do gravity. That's actually that would be kind of cool. Make it to where you start walking up like this. You can start walking up walls. I'm not sure what kind of power we'll have for this game. I do know that I want to have one power to focus on, and you choose that one power by choosing which direction you go to. I think that would be cool. I really hope this video is not longer than 10 minutes, but I have a feeling it is. That's okay. That's okay. But that's all I have for now, and um, I, th I think that's good enough to tell you what I plan on doing. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for tomorrow, which is technically now today, but hopefully, mostly I want to finish mapping out the city that you go to. I think that's mostly what I work on. I have a feeling I'm not gonna, finish this game. I have a feeling it's already gonna be a failure because there's something I'm not telling you that I have in mind, and I'll probably tell you later on in one of the other days, but it's a little bit too epic. A little bit too much, and I don't know if I can do that. It's almost very cinematic, actiony, a lot of shit going on. Very actiony based almost, now that I think about it. It's definitely action, sci-fi horror. Um, I wanted there to be horror in it, but it's basically third. It's mostly going to be action based. Yeah, well, that's that. Stick around for tomorrow, though, if you want to see what else I've added and what else this will end up being. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and what I've got so far. Yeah, and don't forget to comment in the section below what you guys think, what you guys predict this might become, and yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed. Love y'all, peace to you, and as always, stay safe.